The United States is home to 574 federally recognized tribal nations, and within those tribes are many, many languages. But several of the traditional Native American languages are on the brink of extinction, some here in North Dakota. Kiara Brown tells us the importance of the different dialects and how tribal nations are preserving them.
Revitalizing endangered Native American languages is a top priority for Indigenous communities everywhere. Some Native leaders say their people did not lose their languages. They were stolen from them by the government in the 1800s.
And they took their clothing that they would normally wear, they cut their hair. If they had their Indigenous name, then they were told to pick a Christian name. And if they spoke their language, they were hurt.
Tribal nations are said to have taken many steps to ensure younger generations learn traditional languages. Language revitalization is a key empowerment tool for communities, and the language is a matter of cultural survival.
Tribal nations are doing a fabulous job right now. Fabulous job bringing back the language. We're still doing our powwows and dance, and our kids, our students, are learning the ways how to be a good hunter, how to be a good gatherer, how to speak your language.
Menem says there are several challenges to revitalizing Native languages, but one stands out.
The irony today is when you talk to the people that are teaching the language, I say, what's your biggest challenge? And they say, you know what the biggest challenge is right now is to come up with words that never existed back then. Like a computer. So, like, we call it box of knowledge or
Menem hopes that through traditional languages, people see Native Americans for who they really are, a great contribution to what the world is today. And she hopes everyone will one day learn some of the ancient dialects for themselves.
So I'm not going to say goodbye. What I'm going to say is Gigawaba min nagash. I see you when I see you.
For many of our tribal nations, they did not say goodbye forever to their language. Instead, through the strength of their nations today, they are bringing them back home once again. In Minot, I'm Kiara Brown.
Minot State University has an Ojibwe language class many Native and non-Native students alike take every semester.